This is the second recording of my learner who is in grade 5.
How have Korean dramas influenced Philippine industry? Do you still remember Madero Garden? It was one of the most popular and memorable Asian dramas broadcast in the Philippines. When it was shown on television, most teens at the time were eager to go home to watch the episode. In science, then various Asian dramas have been aging and presently Korean dramas are one of the most popular in Asia, if not around the world. Many people, many children, teens, and even adults have adored Korean dramas even since these were introduced in the Philippines in 2000s. Philippines have always been welcome of foreign talents and culture. As such, Korean culture and trends as seen in Korean dramas have embedded and been deeply rooted in the Philippine society today. Korean dramas have greatly influenced the food, fashion, costumes, music, and entertainment industries, as well as people's views and preferences. How have Korean dramas influenced Philippine industry?
The learner mispronounced industry as industrial.
Madero Garden
In there, the learner mispronounced medial as medial.
and memorable Asian dramas
In there, the learner mispronounced memorable as memorable.
broadcast in the Philippines.
In there, the learner mispronounced broadcast as broadcast.
When it was shown on television,
Here, learners omit the letter N, and the word switch is shown, not shown.
most teens at the time were eager to go home to watch the episode.
There are two mistakes here. The first one is that learners read teens as tense. In the second place, learners read eager as anger.
In science, then various Asian dramas
There are two mistakes here. The first one is that learners read scenes as signs. In the second place, learners read virus as virus.
many people, many children, teens, and even adults have
The first mistake is that the learner reads many children as many people and repeats it twice. In the second place, learners read teens as tens.
Korean dramas even since these were introduced.
There are two mistakes here. The first one is that learners read ever as even. The second one, the learner mispronounces this as this.
Philippines have always been welcome of foreign talents and culture.
There are three mistakes in this sentence. The first mistake is that the learner reads Filipinos as Philippines. In the second place, learners read welcoming as welcome. In the third place, learners mispronounce trans as tans.
Korean dramas have greatly influenced the food,
The learner mispronounce greatly as greatly.
fashion, costumes, music, and intermittent industries.
There are four mistakes in this sentence. The first mistake is that the learners read fashion as fashion. The second mispronounce is cosmetics as cosmetics. In the third place, the learners mispronounce entertainment as in tournament. Last part is industrials as industrials.